Ladies and gentlemen, Avery here, and welcome back to the channel, for it is time for another episode of Kimetsu no Yaiba. Now, do I even need to recap the last episode? I'm sure that, just like me, most of you guys will probably have rewatched that last episode a gajillion times by now. So nothing really more needs to be said, right? You know, I almost don't want to continue on with this episode, because that means we're moving on. But I guess, you know, in the grand scheme of things, the show must still go on, right? And, well, to be frank, there are also a lot of questions that I want answered, especially in regards to Tanjiro's father. Like, who the hell is he? Why does he know these kinds of breathing techniques and whatnot? Like, what is the secret to their family? And like, presumably, I think Tanjiro also wants to know the answers to this as well. So, let's just get cracking to it, shall we? And I'll see you guys in the episode. Alrighty, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Buckets! Oh, are we gonna see the slice again? Oh. Oh man, that sound effect, with the impact. Whoosha! Oh, that is so beautiful. Ah, damn, we're starting with just as beautiful as this song, right? Anyways, I'll see you guys in a second. And back. Pretend family. Okay, so we're gonna get more of the backstory of this dude. Did he ever mention his name anyways? I'm sure she'll be fine. No. Got to pass out. Breathe. Oh yeah, he doesn't know the Calvary is here yet. Another one? Or... oh damn, the 12 can't be killed just by chopping their head off? That is... that is cheating! Oh? Oh damn. That is... that is smart! But that makes a lot of sense, too. Like, the blade would essentially be just passing up right there. Okay, if there's any Calvary. Is he actually going to continue fighting? That's ridiculous. Ah, here we go. Giyu. Ah, it's Senpai. Um, I guess one of the pillars would be able to go toe to toe with one of the 12, right? 11th? What? This is a pretty common trope of a lot of water kind of abilities though. Calm as water. Oh shit! Just like that? Ten family game. Oh, just like that? Holy crap. Which makes you all the more... I mean, it basically makes Tanjiro's feats that much more impressive. Like, he is heads and shoulders above the other Demon Slayers, man. At least relative to his rank. Really. Really. So drink his blood? Ui. That's his name. Okay. Okay, okay. I was thinking, I thought only Musing could do this. So he basically rips her face off? Something like that? Well, hmm. So why is the father the only one who looks... Well, okay, I guess there's that spider dude as well. And more to the point, what is Rui's obsession with family? Oh, damn. It's probably not going to go well, is it? No, I don't think so. Yep. Oh. Damn. Is this gonna be strung up there for the sun? Hmm. Hurting? Hmm. Oh. Like an actual spider. Ooh. Oh, you are so dead, girl. Although I do find it ironic that someone who's dressed as a butterfly is going up against someone who's a spider. I don't think she really cares. Really? Hmm. Sure. She's completely merciless. How many times you'll slash her? True. True. Dang. Ah, you're dead already. What kind of breathing style is this? Yeah, you're dead already. Insect breathing butterfly. What? Uh, holy crap. Well, she did say she's going to poison her? I thought she was gonna torture her. Insect pillar. Really? You know, I still choose to believe that she's like an airhead of some sort. It works better with the whole character. Oh, Wisteria. Hmm. It's a good thing that Zenitsu met her first. Yeah, he did. And this time he really got beheaded. Hmm. Are we gonna get to see his actual family? 20 minutes is really not enough to watch this. I want more, god damn it. Ah. Well, I'll see you guys with the Taisho secret. And there we go. Yeah, in this era, they already had some modern medicine. Okay. That's Kart's rules. Okay, so in this episode we did not focus on Tanjiro and his backstory and whatnot, but we instead focused on the two pillars, instead Giyu and Shinobu. And I guess it makes kind of sense, right? They came all the way here, it's only fair for them to show off a little bit. And show off they did, right? Especially Giyu, like I'll be honest here. When what's he called, Rui, I believe, the boy who's part of the lower six, or part of the 12, when he actually showed himself to not actually be harmed, I wasn't that surprised, because in the back of my mind I've always been a little bit skeptical that Tanjiro at his current stage is actually able to take down one of the 12 by himself, right? Presumably they're supposed to be very strong, and Tanjiro is only a rookie. How's he, even though we can already see that he's much stronger than normal rookies, still it seems a bit of a stretch to say that he can go toe-to-toe and even defeat one, right? But then Giyu shows up and I'm just like, what the heck, man? He one-shots him. Like, when Giyu came, I was like, okay, so this is one of the pillars versus one of the 12. This is going to be a pretty even match, a pretty good fight that we're going to be seeing, right? Instead, he just shows up and one-shots him like it was nothing. And I'm just like, wow, man, this dude can take care of all the demons by himself, if that's the case. Like, I was expecting them, their respective organizations, right? And so you got the head honcho Muzan, and the head honcho of the Demon Slayers, I guess, is that that guy who looks like a rich man, or someone who calls them his calls all the Demon Slayers his children, maybe that guy. So maybe they're the head honchos, and then you got the 12 on the demon side, and then you got the pillars on the Demon Slayer side. And I thought that they would be more evenly matched. As it turns out, it's not. So I'm wondering, like, how the heck have the demons even survived up to this point? I guess they don't necessarily have to, show themselves. They can hide and whatnot. But still, I was not expecting this kind of power discrepancy. And the form, or the move that he used, was pretty interesting as well, right? Although, again, it's sort of a cliche for these kinds of water-inspired base moves. Having this, anything that's water related, you always get some kind of adaptability, right? Like, water is very adaptable. It can take on any shape or form, that kind of stuff. Or in this case, where it goes back to the when water is still, it is completely still. You cannot see any glimmer, any shimmer, any sort of wave that's happening. It's completely still. Like, there's a Chinese proverb that actually says, your heart is like still water, right? It's like completely still. It's not completely unwavering no matter what comes. And it's a similar concept for the move that you use as well. I thought the name of it, the style name, the form name of it was actually pretty aptly translated. Dead calm, right? No matter what comes to you, nothing. I like that. I like that. Cool move. And I'm guessing that this is probably a move that Giyu devised himself. I don't know. We'll see later on how exactly their entire breathing style and hierarchy or whatnot works. Because as far as we know, there were only 10 forms, right? So I'm not quite sure if these were just the basic 10 forms, and then you can just add on. You can learn later forms as you progress, or maybe once you get to a certain level, you can start inventing these abilities by yourself. That's also potentially something interesting to find out. On Shinobu's side, I gotta say I like this lady already, right? I love the way that she talks, her dialogue and whatnot. I mean, yeah, I can kind of get that she's not exactly, sweet or innocent or what that, but still, I do like how she has this sort of airheady character to her, right? Like, hello, let's be friends, that kind of stuff. And combined with her entire aesthetic and whatnot, oh, that was great. Although I do highly doubt that she is not able to incapacitate or behead a demon, because she's got to have had some way of passing the required training and the also required final selection before she even got to getting all these cool poisons and swords and whatnot, right? So I don't know about that, but oh, and I will mention, I do like the way that both hers and Giyu's abilities were portrayed within this episode. So last episode, we got this entire very cool actual animation kind of style fighting. And here, they sort of mix it up a little bit, right? It's definitely, it's not the same as last episode, but that's a good thing, because it's hard to immediately give a repeat performance that's as good as the last episode in terms of animation. So they instead went a different artistic style, and I dig it. I think it's very pretty, and it also, because of its different aesthetic, you wouldn't be compelled to just directly compare it to the masterpiece that was last episode, and that's a good thing on their part. That was very smart, actually. So yeah, mostly concentrate on those two, and I guess next episode we're also going to learn more. We're going to continue to learn more about Rui's backstory. It seems that this series has a habit of humanizing the demons at the very end before they die. What they were as a human, or what kind of human tendencies did they retain, if you will. And the ironic thing that I think so far, as within this episode, portrayed within this episode in terms of Rui's story, is that he really could have had a sort of family bond if he really wanted to, right? Like, think about it. And by the way, I'm still like not completely sure like what exactly dictates whether a demon has intelligence or not. We've seen some demons that are just like zombies in a sense, and then some demons, even though they're still weak, they still have perfectly working intellect abilities and whatnot. They feel fear, they feel maybe even compassion to a certain sense, as we could see here with the other demon sister and whatnot. So they can also, and looking at the past episodes as well, we can see demons feeling remorse, we can see demons feeling pride, we can see demons feeling thankful. They still have all these kinds of emotions, right? So theoretically, it could be possible for a demon to set up this kind of demon self-support group, if you will, against the demon slayers, and just gathering all these people who are being chased, who are too weak, so they can't stand up to these demon slayers by themselves, gathering them together to form a sort of group, and then this also would grow into some sort of bond that is akin to a family, right? So very well, Rui could have gotten what he wanted in terms of this kind of family bond. It's just that he chose to go about it in a completely wrong way. So I think that to me is actually quite ironic, that he already had the makings or workings of building this kind of foundation. It's just that and it's something that he wants, right? He wants to have a family, even though maybe it's something that he instinctually wants to have, but he doesn't know how to do it. So it's just kind of ironic and also kind of sad in a way that he wasn't able to actually achieve that, his hopes of actually having a family, because deep down that's what he desires. And I believe that he does desire the actual kind of family that we're familiar with, right? It's probably something carried over, left over from his human days. So close, but no cigar. So yeah, and like I said, next episode we're probably gonna learn more about him as well, and then we will conclude this entire thing. I'm pretty sure that he's actually going to die next episode, right? He's not gonna be using the same trick twice, which, by the way, I thought was pretty damn clever, all things considered. So yeah, that was episode 20. Also quite a good episode as well. They definitely didn't, have too big of a drop up from the masterpiece of last episode. So I think overall we can say that this is a job well done. So I'll see you guys next episode as well. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere. I'll see you next time.